We are very excited for our next guest. We have Tara Reid joining us today on Skype.
Amazing. She is an entrepreneur. She's a filmmaker. She's been in a small movie that you may have heard of called American Pie. Did you watch?
You know what? Yes, I think many of us did. That was like, what, high school?
I think so, yeah.
High schoolish?
Yeah.
Well,
for us.
For us.
The young kids are like, that was in third grade.
Right. But we're excited to talk to her.
Absolutely.
I mean, that was a classic film.
Yes.
She has some other projects that she's going to talk about.
In addition to being in American Pie, she's also in a small film called Sharknado. We told you we were going to do that a million times.
We are excited about that.
It's a series, if you guys don't know, of campy movies on Sci-Fi about a tornado full of sharks. Hi, Tara. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Great to have you.
So we are excited to hear about the latest Sharknado movie, which is Sharknado 6. Let's take a look at this clip.
Oh, hi.
If we stop the first Sharknado, we can stop them all.
Let's go kill some sharks.
Wow, that looks epic.
Super fun.
And Tara, you've been with Sharknado since the very beginning, and the series is known for being super campy and fun. What made you interested in the role?
Well, first of all, when I read the script, I thought it was the craziest script I've ever read in my life. It wasn't called Dark Sky. It was called Dark Skies, not Sharknado. So I read it, and I was just laughing out loud, going, who would make such a movie? It's so stupid. Sharks flying in the sky, like on 405, killing people in Beverly Hills. I'm like, it doesn't make sense, you know? I'm like, someone's like out of it to write the script. And that night, I went out to dinner with my friends, and I was telling them the story. And my friend's like, Tara, you have to do this movie. It's so funny. They're like, this is epic. So I called up my agents the next day. I said, yeah, let's do it. So we started shooting the movie. And the third day of the movie, they say, we're changing the name of the movie. And it's now called Sharknado. We're like, no, you can't call it Sharknado. It's going to sound so bad. Like, no, please don't. And then they're like, trust us, it's going to work. And they were right. I mean, if it wasn't called Sharknado, it probably wouldn't have ever been what Sharknado became.
And it seems like it keeps outdoing itself every single time. I mean, what's there going to be left to do when the sharks and tornadoes?
Right.
It's crazy.
I mean, we've been everywhere, outer space. We've done everything. I mean, if I could give like birth in a shark, I mean, how much? I have thought, how can you top that? I'm in outer space and giving birth in a shark. Like, this is insane, you know. But somehow they just keep going, finding this incredible imagination of where to do with these films. And this one, they really did a good job, because I thought, what can they possibly write about? We've done it all. And this time, it's about time travel. So, I mean, one second we're with George Washington, and the next second, you know, when we time travel, we're in the dinosaur age. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And we travel around in a pot, like a stew pot. That's how we traveled the Sharknadoes. And it looked so ridiculous. And we would sit in the pot and go, you've got to be kidding me. Like, we were in this huge pot. Like who thought of us traveling in a huge pot? Who thinks of these things? And how we go to place and, you know, go through all these, you know, generations and eras of time. It's just incredible.
Well, it's so creative on many levels. But, you know, the film is really unique in that it has a lot of great guest stars. Like, who's been some of your favorite people to work with, Tara, along this journey?
I would say Kelly Osbourne. She is my favorite to work with.
Ah.
Yeah. She's a really good actress, too.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Goldberg, one of our viewers on Facebook, wants to know, what was it like working with drag superstar Alaska?
Oh, Alaska's great. I love her. She did a really good job. I mean, she had a lot of lines, and she nailed them. You know, a lot of times when people are doing cameos, but they're not actors, it's hard for them to memorize their lines, or they're not, you know. And she knew every single line. She did great, and she was really funny, and she did a great job on it. She really did.
And another one of your co-stars in Sharknado 5 is actually our Bold TV host, Clay Aiken.
Yes.
What was it like working with him?
Oh, I love Clay. He was great, too. He's a great guy, and he was really good. He was a really good actor. He was very fun to play with. That was a really cool scenes there.
Nice.
So we want to know, what's on your plate next? What projects are you working on, Tara?
I have a ton of movies coming out, but one of the things that I'm doing right now, because it's the last Sharknado, it's going to be the last season of my perfume You see it? It's Shark by Tara.
I
Love the
it.
name.
Yeah. So if you want it, this is the last time to get it. So you could get it on Amazon, or you could go to tyrereid.com and get it. So it's like a limited edition, and that's exciting. And then my next movie coming out will be, we start a movie soon called The Fifth Element, and that's based on a Netflix movie. And what else do we have? Then I have a movie coming out called Bleached, and that's like about a movie where I'm stuck in purgatory because I know my son, when he grows up, is going to be like a serial killer, and I stop him before he kills all these girls, and then it's kind of crazy. Then I have another one coming out called Party Bus to Hell, and that's a crazy movie. It's about all these kids going to Burning Man, like to a big concert, like Coachella or something like that, and they get stuck in the desert, and they're all on different things and they're hallucinating and going crazy, and it's just like it's absolutely nuts. It's like everything you could possibly think of in this movie is in it, and it's really funny. Then I have another movie coming out called Attraction, and that's where I play the head of the FBI in the terrorist section in London. And then I have another movie coming out. I don't know, we have 7 movies coming out and 4 more in production right now. So
Wow.
it's pretty crazy, yeah.
You are a busy
Super
woman.
busy.
I don't know how you have time to
I
sleep,
know.
but we're impressed. But we have heard that you were meeting with the American Pie director, and this is the question on everyone's mind. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I wasn't a meeting. I just saw him at one of the Emmy parties, and there's 2 of them. There's 2 directors. And when I saw them, I'm like, guys, when are we gonna make American Pie 5? And then they look at me like, we're making it. It's coming soon. So I don't know if they're kidding or not kidding, but it looks like they were pretty serious. So hopefully we'll be making American Pie 5 soon. It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
What would you want to see, Tara, in a reboot of the movie? Like, what are you thinking?
Well, I mean, all the character lines have, the storylines have such different characters in them. So one of the things that I think the first one did is related to one of the characters. You would say, oh, I was like Vicky, or I was like this one, or I was like Kevin, or, or you're like Jason. You had everyone kind of related to one of the characters in it. And then as second and third grew, and all of a sudden all marriages came in and kids came in. And, so I think in the 5th one, I think you're going to have, I don't know what they could possibly do, but it's because of the storylines. I mean, they could go, have another reunion. Who knows? Maybe go on a boat and have a carnival cruise. You know what I mean? And everything goes wrong there. Or they could go to Vegas, or they could go to. I mean, I have no idea what they'll do with the storylines. Or someone could be divorced now and get married and get hooked up again. Or you never know. American Pie does whatever it wants. It'll be funny, that's for sure. As long as you have Stifler in the movie works.
Well, we'll certainly stay tuned for what could be a reboot of American Pie.
Crossing fingers.
Crossing our fingers.
Yeah, me too.
Tara, we really appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.